Hey, good afternoon. I am the host, Richard Charpentier, owner and founder of Baking Innovation. So I've been involved in the baking industry and the food retail industry for many, many years. And today I want to do a new segment for you, the consumers. I'm a food scientist. I'm a proud father of 3 children, and I'm also a consumer looking at innovation, not only from a professional standpoint, but from a consumer standpoint. So without wasting any time, I would like to talk to you about a product that came across that I thought was pretty unique, and it's called LIQUID I.V. And it's packaged in a nice little pouch. It has 16 little pouches, all worth 16 grams, and all stick, as they call it, is basically hydration multiplier, and multiplies your stick by 3 water, and therefore you don't need to drink as much water. So and that's pretty cool. And their calling is basically that the technology and the innovation behind that specific product is basically CTT, which stands for Cellular Transport Technology. It's a big word, cellular cellular transport technology. What is that? So I'm going to try to break it down, and let's talk about what it is from a consumer standpoint. So the first thing I did is I jumped in and said, what are the ingredients in? And I broke it down, and if you look at the first 5 top ingredients in that, and I'll read it to you, I wrote them down. So it's sugar as the first ingredient, dextrose, citric acid, salt, and sodium citrate. And I was like, wow, it's basically sugar and salt and citric acid and flavor and stevia, but the minor ingredients. And right away my mind was like, listen, those are the same ingredients as Gatorade. So technically it is nothing else but Gatorade minus the color. And this one is non-GMO. Mine is the color and non-GMO. You're like, okay, well, that's the same. You look at Gatorade, it's sugar, dextrose, citric acid, salt, potassium citrate versus sodium citrate. So they're using a different source, potassium versus a sodium content. If you compare a 16 ounce of Gatorade and you compare for them with 1 stick to rehydrate to a 16 ounce bottle, you have 36 grams of sugar in the Gatorade, and you would have 11 grams of sugar. So you have less sugar. I think it's fantastic. We don't need as much sugar, right? We all agree. That's why they boost it up with stevia to boost up the flavor on top of the sugar. But from CDC and from medical recommendations, they say we need between 32 ounces, to 64 ounces. So basically 1 to 2 liters of water, which is 1 liter is equal 32 fluid ounces. And here they're saying 16 ounces will make 3 bottles. So overall, is this worth it? You break it down from apple to apple, comparing a Gatorade powder versus this, because this is a powder, right? You take a 6, the powder per ounce. I broke it down, and its Gatorade will be 16.4 cents per ounce of dry powder, and this one will get to $2.66 per ounce of that powder. So is this worth it to pay 15 times more what the Gatorade powder to be non-GMO with less sugar? Well, it's up to you, and that's why I wanted to bring you new innovation and review a new product, and hopefully you like it. Feel free to leave your comments, anything you'd like to talk about. This is new, and I'd love to do more. And I think, trying to educate consumers, again, from a food science, from a father standpoint, and from a consumer and nutritional, we are what we eat. And, tell me what you eat, and I'll tell you who you are. All right, take care. Bye.